Hey guys, it's Shelfie, and today I wanted to talk about my favorite things about Nintendo's Live at E3 Treehouse this year. This year, E3 was a little bit slow, but I think I would be more okay with that than I would be with a half-baked Nintendo Direct. I'm not sure about you guys, but I had a fun time watching anyway, and it was fun to see a few trailers for a few things that were announced, and all of that Legend of Zelda gameplay. Also, Nintendo's setup in the actual E3, I've seen pictures and videos online, and it was freaking beautiful. And they'd show, they just pan across it, every single time. Their treehouse would cut to a break, and it was just so beautiful in there. These are not in any particular order. I'm just going to talk about my 3 things that I thought were the most interesting and the most noteworthy. So, obviously, number 1, Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. This trailer instantly caught my eye, and I was blown away by how big and open the world was. The game seems to be going along the track that Aonuma and the others wanted it to be when they first talked about it. So obviously, Shirtless Link is love. He is life. He's my favorite. And thank you for blowing up my Twitter with all of those notifications and mentions and everything, just like I said before. So in Breath of the Wild, there certainly seems to be a big focus on items and strategizing to use them in the most efficient and best manners. So I thought it was really interesting with the cooking and the weapons breaking. That seems to be some of the most basic ways on how they're taking the series forward. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is definitely taking the series forward in a new direction, and I'm really excited to play the game. I really hope that they release a demo outside of the Nintendo World Store and outside of E3 so that us proletariats can play it. I mean, technically I could go to the Nintendo store, but it's not up anymore. It was only for 500 people at E3. What happened to the days of Best Buy E3? That should have been a thing. Totally should have been a thing. So next I want to talk about Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon. I watched the entire section of the Sun and Moon treehouse, and I thought it was really cool. The tiny little upgrades that they've made that are really adding together to make a huge difference. The bottom screen has been redone, and it's a lot more intuitive and helpful this way. I really liked how you could click on the individual, the tiny little sprites of the Pokemon, where it says fight, run, all the side options, and then there's the Pokemon in the middle. I like how you can click on the Pokemon and you can see how much its stats have raised or lowered. The battle animations in Sun and Moon look to be a lot more lively than they do in X and Y or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. The models in the game remind me of the Gen 5 sprites, how each Pokemon had its own quirk that it did, where I don't know, an example Oshawott took off his little shell and would wave it in the air and then place it back on. They seem to be taking that sort of direction. There's also a new sense of scale that's been implemented into the game, which is really, really cool. And I think Miyamoto, someone went on about the sense of scale, but that sense of scale was really, really cool. I really do hope that it holds up with bigger Pokemon and with legendary Pokemon as well. Battle Royale mode is really, really interesting too, and I kind of wonder if they're going to implement this at VGCs or at official tournament play, because that would be a really interesting way to spice it up and everything. So Pokemon Go, I didn't watch the entire demonstration of this, but the release date is very, very soon, which kind of took me off guard because everyone's it's been 8,000 years since Pokemon Go was announced, but now it's finally coming out. So the interface looks really, really awesome. It's got a simplistic design, but it's elegant. It's minimalist. It's beautiful. I like how the Pokemon Go team is deciding to release the regions of Pokemon at different times from each other. I think that'll give you a chance to jump in and it'll feel more like a Pokemon journey in this way, but I do hope that they release Pokemon in an appropriate amount of time, not too short, not too long in between releases. Pokemon Go Plus also looks really awesome, and I am still a little confused on it, whether it will work with the game or if you're starting a new game when you buy it. I'm a little confused on that, but that appears to be really, really cool, and it's going to be exciting to see how the team implements Pokemon Go with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm hoping that you'll be able to transfer some of your Pokemon Go Pokemon to your Pokemon Sun and Moon game. It would be really cool. And my final favorite, which was one of the mini announcements, surprise announcements from Nintendo, is Ever Oasis. This game is a new IP from Nintendo, and I always enjoy when Nintendo tries things new because sometimes we're stuck to the same formulas. But this looks to be really, really cool. The world in Ever Oasis looks bright, interesting, and very, very cute. I'm seeing a lot of elements in Ever Oasis that remind me of other games. So one of the games would be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. You building your paradise in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity is reminding me of building an oasis in Ever Oasis. The art style and the monster combat remind me of Fantasy Life. I don't know, that's just, it's the way it's coming off to me. It appears to be rather simple, but I do hope that they add different elements, like deeper elements into it. I'm really excited to know more about the characters and the story, and I'm just really excited to see more of Ever Oasis. I hope we see more of it soon. Also, side note, totally excited for Dragon Quest. Never played Dragon Quest before, but I want to play Dragon Quest. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this Nintendo themed video. What were your guys' favorite things about E3? Mine was shirtless Link because boxer briefs. So, if you guys have anything you particularly enjoyed, leave it in the comments. Even if it's not Nintendo, what did you like about E3? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and you can subscribe for more Nintendo themed vlogs and videos right here on this channel, and we will do that. See you guys next video. Bye! So obviously, dab on that bitch.